And it should be ironic that the first comment is Korean, because I am sure that at 2 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast, this is a highly international Instagram stories. But I would like to say, Instagram Live, I would like to say good morning to the workforce of the East Coast. A lot of people have their alarm set for 5 o'clock in the morning, which it is now on the East Coast. And to you, I say, I have been there. I have woken up at 5. I had a job that had me up at 5. And I didn't think I was going to cross the line where I was going to go on Instagram Live tonight. When I looked at the time and computed that on the East Coast, there's an entire workforce of people waking up at 5. They don't want to get out of bed. Still can't get that ringing of the alarm sound out of their ear yet. But here I am, going on Instagram Live. And I know that I have you as a captive audience. And for that, I won't keep you on for long. You weren't going to get up out of bed yet anyway. You built like a 5, you have like a 10-minute pad. I know you have a 10-minute pad. We have 7 minutes left. The other reason that I wanted to go on Instagram Live is because I got a hat today. Now, I need you to understand that that's not as mundane a statement as you think. Because I have a very, very big head. A lot of you will make a metaphor about that. But I got a hat that actually fits. And when I say it fits, I mean it's on the line by a millimeter. I have a size 8 head. What this means is that there is no one-size-fits-all hat for me. I am on, look where I am. Look how big my head is. That's where I'm at. Now, that might actually work in the circumference of my head, but you know what it doesn't work with? The overall melon-like shape. I've never felt this part of a hat touch my ear in my life. I don't know what it feels like. I think I can imagine. I can piece it together. This part will never touch my ear. Oh, it's a pretty good one, though. And then I was leaving a message for a friend on this app called Marco Polo, and I saw myself like this, and I thought, this is an aesthetic that my audience has yet to see with me. Someone just said, man, you have so much free time. I just got back from one of the best shows I've ever been a part of. When you invariably hear or see about a show that took place last night, with very, very, very talented people, like insanely talented people. The thing you read or hear about is going to explain that last night was legendary. And I need you to know that will be true, because tonight was legendary. I will let other people tell you the specifics, but trust me when I tell you. Very fine use of my time tonight. What's up, Eat Travel Rock? I guess you're on the travel part of Eat Travel Rock right now. Anyway, it was really brilliant, and everything you hear about it will be true. A lot of very OCD people have been waiting for me to do that, and I feel you OCD people. I have light OCD. Light OCD. The real question about OCD is like, if it's easier to reason with it, just flip the milk thing around in the refrigerator. Like, if you're going to remember that you wanted to flip the milk so that the front was facing in the refrigerator, but you didn't, and you can't live your day, I say negotiate with terrorists in that respect. Turn that shit around, move on with your day. I opened my underwear drawer. Got myself the Tommy Johns. Shout out to Kevin Hart, who was such a good promoter, he actually got me to change underwear brands. This is a true story. I'll open up my drawer and there's like different color Tommy John underwear. And I have a whole thing about like what color. I'll grab the black and my brain will go, not blue? And I'll say to my own brain, what's with the color? Who fucking cares? But then I'll go, look. And it's like talking to a child. If we pick the blue ones, is this debate over? And the voice goes, And I go, then we'll pick the blue ones. And so I picked the blue ones. And then I go on with my day. If I hadn't picked the blue ones, I went with the dark gray. Something invariably would have happened in my day that I would have seen as a negative. And I would have said, should have gone with the blue ones. So what I do is I cut it off at the pass. And I go, let me just take the blue ones. It's a little bit like being in a relationship in your own head. Not the dark gray ones? No, not the dark gray. You want me to do the dark gray ones? I'll do the dark gray ones. That's what I sound like talking to myself all the time. If you were to put a microphone inside my head and hear what my inner monologue sounds like, it sounds like this all the time. Fine, we'll take a shower. Fine, okay. It's like a guy getting yelled at. I respond to my own head like a guy in a relationship getting yelled at. Fine, we will. Okay, I'll go to bed now. I'll go to bed, it's fine. That's what I do to myself all the time. All right. Well, tonight was really, really fun. Everything you hear about tonight was true. Also, I can't wait to see myself tomorrow on my own Explore page, because Instagram doesn't know that I'm John Mayer. Instagram just thinks that I really love John Mayer, which is debatable sometimes. I'm going to see this dumb yellow hat and a whole bunch of different thumbnails. So, you're right, I do need a relationship, because there's a woman who would be missing she would be getting it. If I was in a relationship right now, I'm sorry to insult you, but I would not be on Instagram Live. I would be letting out the rest of my energy for my girlfriend, fiance, or wife. But you guys are playing that surrogate part, and I thank you very much for it. Anyway, it's time to play. So have at it and make me feel real weird about myself tomorrow. I'm a vain person and I want you to take me down a notch.